Meanwhile, dozens of people gathered in Union Square to protest the war in Iran. It's part of a day of nationwide protest organized by the Answer Coalition, which stands for Act Now to Stop War and End Racism.
That Benjamin Netanyahu and Trump think it their right that American taxpayer money fund the bombing of schools and hospitals with impunity, plunging us all into war and the region into chaos. Shame.
It has always been, and it will only be, up to the working people of the world to join together and oppose war here and anywhere else in the world.
And staying with the war, the remains of 6 U.S. service members killed in a drone strike in Kuwait are now back home. President Trump, the First Lady, and Vice President Vance, are among those that attended their dignified transfer in Delaware. Nikole Killion has the latest on the somber ceremony and the war with Iran.
President Trump presided over the dignified transfer of 6 service members killed in Kuwait last weekend. The families of the fallen soldiers, as well as the First Lady, Vice President, and Defense Secretary, joined him. The dignified transfer comes 1 week after the U.S. and Israel began their military campaign against Iran. It also comes hours after the president appeared before Caribbean and Latin American leaders at the Shield of the Americas summit in Florida, where he told attendees about the U.S.'s progress against Iran.
We've knocked out 42 Navy ships, some of them very large, in 3 days. That was the end of the Navy. We knocked out their Air Force. We knocked out their communications, and all telecommunications is gone.
Bombs continue to rain down upon Iran Saturday. Iranian officials have now put the death toll at more than 1,300 people. President Trump continues to call for Iran to unconditionally surrender.
CBS News has learned that Russia is helping Iran identify U.S. targets in the region, something Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth was asked about in an interview with 60 Minutes, airing Sunday.
Does this put U.S. personnel in any more danger than they otherwise would be?
Well,
the Russian involvement.
No one's putting us in danger. We're putting the other guys in danger. That's our job. So we're not concerned about that. We mitigate it as we need to.
The U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran continue to be met with mixed global reactions, with demonstrations against the military campaign taking place throughout Europe and Asia. Protesters took to the streets in both London and in Pakistan on Saturday, questioning the military campaign. Nikole Killion, CBS News, Doral, Florida.